What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a video on PrizePicks. This time we have plays for college football Saturday. It's October the 19th, and I'm going to show you guys exactly which plays we're locking in today. I've got a couple good ones. I've got a couple on PrizePicks. I got a couple on Sleeper Fantasy as well. And I know a lot of you guys are watching this on Saturday. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I'm using my Flex Friday play. I've saved it for this video. And let's check out the recap from the day before. So this is the main play we're looking at right now. The other one did not do too hot, but this one is looking fabulous. This game just ended. Oregon ended up crushing Purdue 35-0, and both Dylan Gabriel and Tez Johnson hit their unders. So now all we need is Shadur Sanders and Travis Hunter to have good games, and we will have turned $10 into 85. So that's awesome. That's what you love to see. And that's why you guys need to follow the YouTube channel, because we are getting those green slips a lot of the time. I might be speaking too soon. We just need Colorado to come through for us. But let's get into the video and the actual main plays of the day. So the first, we don't even have to beat around the bush. Let's talk about it. We got Alabama, Tennessee, and we got Georgia, Texas. So what angles am I looking at right now? The angle that I'm mainly looking at, okay, so first of all, we got Nico here at 204. I am taking this over, and the reason is, you would look at all these red bars. This line has now dropped really, really low, only at 204.5. Against a team like Alabama, it's going to be a competitive matchup, which means that Tennessee might actually be playing this game from behind, something that they're not used to, which means instead of running the ball like they do a bunch and not actually having to rely on Nico's passing ability, they will be able to just sling this ball out because that's what they need to do in order to catch up in the game. So now we're going to pair up Nico with, well, let me see if I can find him right here. Absolute legend, Squirrel White. What a tough name that is. Squirrel White. He just went for 71 against the Gators, averaging over 41.6, which is over his line right now. All we need is 40 yards for him. It's tough to predict if it's going to be McCoy, if it's going to be Brazel, or if it's going to be our guy Squirrel White. But right now I'm rolling with Squirrel White. He's a veteran on the team, and I think Nico's going to find him on a couple of those long bombs if if they're going to want to win against Alabama. So now we just talked about that game. We're going to get into the next big game of the day. Quinn Ewers and Carson Beck. So Carson Beck's line here is at 272, which I feel is really, really high for this guy. But look at the last two times he played strong teams. Mississippi State, well, they weren't that strong, but 459 against them, and then Alabama 439. So whenever Carson Beck comes into one of these big games, of course, this is a massive game. Texas is ranked #1 in the entire nation. He's going to find a way to go over. When he's playing other bum teams, Tennessee Tech, Auburn, and Kentucky are not A-level teams. He's not going to go over. When he's up against a team like Texas, you can almost guarantee he's going to be throwing the ball a ton. It's what happened against Alabama. It's what happened last week. So we're taking Carson Beck on the over. It's a high line. Yeah, 272 is not easy for any quarterback to hit. But if I had to trust anybody in their matchup right now, it would definitely be Carson Beck against Texas. Let me scroll down and see if we can find some of his receivers so we can get that nice paired up. So we got Dominic Leavitt, who did go over this line by a little bit against Alabama. We can scroll through. Okay. We got Arian Smith. This is the guy, I think it's pronounced Arian Smith. But we're taking Smith over 52.5 because look at the games where he goes over. He went for over 130 yards in both games where Carson Beck went for over 150 yards. So what does that mean? That means that these two players are highly correlated. When Beck goes over, Smith goes over. And when Smith goes over, Beck goes over as well. So all we really need is for one of these guys to go over, and it seems like the other guy will just follow him to the green. So this is our lock of the day. This is going to, okay. I'm actually going to lock this in as my Flex Friday play. They give us $35. I'm locking this in with just 10 minutes left on Flex Friday. But there we go. Hopefully you guys took advantage of your Flex Friday as well. Whatever you guys want for that. Make sure you went ahead and locked that in. But I went ahead and locked this one, and you guys can lock it in with a regular slip. This is our first play of the day, and it's going to come on PrizePicks. Now, let's talk about the rest. So, PrizePicks does not have a special right now, but you know who does? Our boys up at Sleeper Fantasy. They got Jalen Milrod 0.5 passing yards. This is a free square. And basically, this is only available for new people on Sleeper Fantasy. So if you're new, you've never been on Sleeper before, all you got to do is hop on Sleeper. Make sure to use code BAM. They'll give you a free $100 when you sign up on the on the deposit match. So if you sign up with 20, they'll give you 20. If you sign up with 50, they'll give you 50. If you sign up with $100, they'll give you $100 for free just to play with. Not only that, you get Jalen Murrow at half a yard. So it's a win-win. Sign up with Sleeper, use code BAM. Now, for those of you guys who are already on Sleeper, this is the play we got going on. Ryan Williams right here at 43.5 receiving yards. This is the discounted play they dropped earlier. And I told you guys I was going to put it in a video. That is right now. The max you can put on this is 10. So I went ahead and maxed that out. We're taking Jalen Milroe, Ryan Williams, Quinn Ewers, and Isaiah Bond. So as you guys can see, in this Bama Tennessee game, we already locked in some Tennessee slips earlier. In this Texas Georgia game, we already locked in a Georgia slip earlier. So I'm getting exposure to all four of these quarterback receiver combos, and we are going to cash out. One of these quarterback receivers is bound to go over. If we hit a 4-man, that's 8.5, or in this case, 8.8x. And if you guys are not trusting the system on Sleeper Fantasy and on PrizePicks, just look what happened last week. This was the Baltimore-Washington game. I told you guys this was going to be a shootout. Put this in my video around a week ago, and boom, 4 out of 4 greened. That one went for about 9x, and we're going to try to do that again here on Saturday. We got Bama, Tennessee. We got Texas, Georgia. So these are our two plays. We are mainly just focusing on the big games, but I know there are a ton of other ones. I love this Miami-Louisville game to be a shootout. I already sent out a couple plays on the winnable for that game. So if you guys aren't on the winnable yet, make sure to check it out. I'm going to go over here and talk about it real quick. So it's winnable.com/BAM. Right here. You go in here, you go to view all plans, and there's literally a free plan right here. All you got to do is sign up, subscribe, name, email, whatever it is, and you get access to all my free picks. I basically just send screenshots of my bets. When I don't have time to sit down in front of a mic and record a video, I lock in my play. I can be wherever I'm at. I send out the play. You guys get a text message or an email, whatever you want, and it'll literally tell you which plays to lock in. Now let's get to the VIP stuff. This college football and NFL weekend pass is the best value right now. I'm giving you Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So that's over 50 plays. I'm telling you right up. That's over 50 plays over those 3 days. And we're going to cash out. It's only $97. If you go in here, you can pay for it for literally $24.25. You don't even have to use the full 97. If you use Klarna or Afterpay, it's literally less than $25. And even better than that, if you guys use code 25 at checkout, boom, less than $19. $18.18 with Klarna. And the good thing about just paying a little bit now and then finishing the payment afterwards is because you pay a little bit now, you can use the rest of that on your bankroll. And then once we cash out, you won't even feel the rest of the payments as they are coming through. $72.75 for this pass is an absolute steal. You're getting 50 plus VIP plays from me. And yeah, everybody who's already on that knows what's up. So yeah, that's like after the video. I'm going to make sure to go ahead and craft some VIP plays right now. Send those out to the VIP clients. But once again, these are our two slips. We got Tennessee, Georgia stack, and we got Bama, Texas stack. Make sure to sign up on Sleeper with code BAM for this free Jalen Milroe free square. And I'll see you guys in the next video.